Hey everyone, it's Jessica Vaughn, and today I just wanted to bring you part 3 of this little series that I'm kind of doing about coaching. Like, what is it that I do as coaching? How do I help you? A little bit of my story, my past, my journey. So today I just wanted to share a story with you, hopefully to inspire you to kind of just push through, like just go for it. And this moment is a pivotal moment for me because I remember it so just clear. Now, before I officially started Beachbody Coaching, and before I even thought about Beachbody Coaching, there was this particular moment where I was kind of homeless in the sense of I didn't really have my own place. I didn't have my own space. I didn't really have a sense of belonging. I didn't know where I was going to go or where I was going to live next. At that time, I was living with my cousin, and I was sharing a bed with my other cousin, my little cousin at the time. So needless to say, the circumstances weren't really ideal for me. At that point, I had just recently broke up with a boyfriend that we were actually living together, and I didn't know where I was going to go. And like I said, my cousin took me in that moment of working out in the basement to Chalene Extreme, because that's when I really started getting into, lifting weights and really fully exercising was to Chalene Extreme. And I just didn't know. I'm like, I am working out. Literally, it was in her basement, and I was working out to this itty bitty screen with a 4x4 like workout space, like 4 foot by 4 foot. It was where she did her laundry. It's where the kids played. It was just what I had and what I had to make do. And I guess I'm grateful for that season because when I look back, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that this is where I am today. And I didn't know about Beachbody Coaching. I really just didn't know what my future looked like because I couldn't really picture too much more of anything. I had just been broken up with. I was living with my cousin who had 5 children and a dog and a husband, and I was sleeping in a bed with my other cousin. And there came a point in time where, my cousin just said to me, like, you have to buy a house. Like, you need to do this. You can do this. And at first I was, like, upset with her because I was like, why are you, like, pushing me out of your house? Like, I feel like you just don't even want me. So after all of that being said and I got rid of the pity party, I started looking for houses. And again, I didn't think I had any right to be looking for houses. I was 21. So looking for a house was very intimidating, being at the age of 21. I didn't know really what I was looking for. I knew that I needed a house that didn't need any fixing up really, that was pretty much move in, paint the walls, and we were good to go. Because I didn't really have anybody in my life that was going to be able to help me come over, fix plumbing, put up drywall, all that kind of stuff. And I really didn't have the money to be able to pay anybody. So I buy this house. And I'm just racking up the debt because let me tell you what, toilet paper and cleaning supplies and a bucket and socks and everything started to add up. That was a very defining season for me because it was like, this is what I need to do. I had to grow up. I mean, what other chance did I have? It was living with my cousin or not living with anybody and being homeless. So I had this ultimatum I had to make, and I had a decision I had to make. And I say this for a pivotal moment in my life because I remember working out in that 4 by little 4 space. The kids running around and, my cousin calling down for it to be dinner time. It's where I raced back and forth from work when I was working full time at my retail management job. I'll never forget those moments that I felt because now I have a basement where I can work out. It's my studio. I call it Lift and Live. I created it. And that is something I never thought could ever be possible for me until I stepped out on my own, until I got that little push from somebody. And I'm here to kind of push you. I'm not saying, like I've said before, that maybe Beachbody Coaching is for you. I'm just giving you that little nudge, that little push of no matter where you're at right now, every little step forward can change your life. You might not be able to see the end result or where it's gonna go, but I'm telling you, there's a rainbow coming for you. And Beachbody Coaching was the start of my rainbow, and it's evolved into other businesses for me, and many of you know my message, Know Your Worth, and me to writing a book. I got terrible grades in writing, and I hated reading. I was terrible at grammar, I still am, and punctuation, and that's definitely one of my downfalls when it comes to doing my posts on Facebook and all that stuff. It's typically, I like to write like I speak, and sometimes that just doesn't come out right when you write it down. So I'm just here to encourage you that no matter what grades you got in school, or where you went to school, or if you have a college degree, or whatever that life looks like for you, that just go for it. I'm giving you permission to do it. And maybe you just needed somebody, or to hear somebody say that to you. But I'm here for you, and if you have any questions, or maybe you want to share your story with me, share it with me. Send me a message. Let me know that this inspired you by posting in the comments below. Or message me about Beachbody Coaching and seeing if this is the opportunity for you. So with that being said, I'll see you soon.